I thought newborn tired would be so much easier than pregnancy tired because I was naive enough to think, oh, somebody else can take care of the baby and I can sleep peacefully. I was so wrong. Hi, I'm Srishti and welcome to my channel Saas Bahu and Baby. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about my postpartum journey. My hair fall, when did my period come back, exclusive breastfeeding, the whole shebang. So I gave birth to my son in September 2024. This is today, currently middle of June 2025. So my baby is almost 10 months and I have had a pretty interesting postpartum journey, and with the help of friends and family, I can say that I feel like I have coasted through it very nicely. So let's get into it. So the first night, let's talk about the first night in the hospital, the first few days in the hospital. Then I'll talk about the first 40 days of confinement, and then we'll go on to aage kya hua. So after the delivery, the first night was incredibly painful. I remember that I saw the clock go by, tick 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 tick. So I delivered in Cloud9, Gurgaon, Sector 49, and honestly it was a pretty good experience. But so by the way, the day I gave birth, the day after that was my birthday. So my baby is on like day 1 and I'm on day 2. So take that what you will. So अब मेरा बर्थडे हो गया, रात के 12 बज गए, सब लोग घर चले गए, just me, my husband and my brother and my sister-in-law in the hospital. And obviously after a point of time everybody falls asleep because everybody's had a long day, and here I am just staring at that new little baby who's outside of me, and I'm in incredible pain. So I could see a pub outside of my window. Okay, I could see Imperfecto. If you're a Gurgaon girl or boy, you know what I'm talking about. I can see Imperfecto from my window. It's raining. It's like the perfect day to have a drink, go out with your friends. And it's my birthday. And here I am just like in so much fucking pain. But okay, kara. The next day was a little better. They made me walk. And after the walk was hard. And they made me pee. I did not expect peeing would be so hard. They made me poo so that I could eat. I did not expect pooping to be so hard. All of it was very, very hard. All of it was very, very painful. But going through that pain, they said, the more you walk, the more you feel better. Keep walking. So I would wake up every 2 hours. And they said 4 लीटर पानी में. मैंने कहा अगर 4 लीटर पानी पीऊंगी मैं तो टॉयलेट में ही बैठी रहूंगी, तो मैं तो रिकवरी नहीं कर पाऊंगी, because I need to rest also. What are you saying 4 लीटर पानी? They said it to increase my breast milk supply, which was okay. So I did all of the things as they said, and honestly, like, I started feeling better. So the next day, by day 3 and day 4, I came back home, and by day 4, the pain was very, very manageable. I wasn't moving around and doing any housework, obviously, but a lot of women apparently are able to. I don't know, hats off to you. मेरे से तो नहीं हो पाएगा. So I came home, and we all welcomed the baby, and the confinement started. So thankfully, my parents and my in-laws, they were not very like आप अपनी confinement strictly करो, कमरे से बाहर मत आओ, सर पे ढको या फिर ऐसे कपड़े पहनो. Nobody said anything to me. कोई बाहर वाला आके फिर भी कह देता था. Thankfully, my mother-in-law या my mother, none of them said anything to me. And honestly, like, if anybody was saying to me, I was like, what do you mean हवा अंदर घुस जाएगी मेरे? How can you say if I'm wearing shorts? It's September, okay? It's humid. What are you saying to me that don't wear shorts? Fuck you. I'm gonna wear shorts. सर बांध के रख, बच्चे को एसी में मत रख. मेरे को एसी इन्होंने चलाने नहीं दिया, हॉस्पिटल वालों ने, by the way. And I got a fungal infection under my breast because of the excessive sweating. My hormones are leaving my body. I was sweating so much, it was ridiculous. When my gynecologist came to check in on me, she was like, why is it so hot here? What have you done to this poor girl? Immediately, everybody allowed me AC and all. I was like, my baby ko dhak do, but like, come on, I get it. Like, my baby has been inside me, and so going out of the world will be, irritating for him. But cover him up. Why are you ruining my life? Anyway, it was a beautiful couple of days when the baby came home, because it was rainy. It was a very rainy September, I remember. And he had jaundice, so we had to keep going to the hospital to check on his jaundice levels. And I would sometimes go with my husband. I would stay in the car because I was like, chalo, I will not get exposed to anything because I cannot fall sick. So he would take him inside, get his weight checked, get his jaundice checked, and everything was fine. And because I was exclusively breastfeeding, the jaundice also went away. So hormonally, I was having a tough time. Like every couple of days, I would feel like crying for no reason. कुछ 10-15 दिन उन्होंने मुझे बोला था कि प्लीज लाइट खाना खाओ, पर 10-15 दिन बाद I could eat whatever I wanted, so that made me feel good. I was on chole, like I could have chole or whatever. And then slowly I started reading up more and convincing my family that it does not matter what I eat, my baby is going to be fine unless he's allergic to some items. And the more I introduce food through breast milk to him, ऐसा होगा कि वो भी allergic ना हो उन चीज़ों से. तो समझे सब लोग. I used to always show researches to people who would question me, or I would argue with them with logic to anybody who would question me. So maybe that's something that you can take away in your postpartum journey. There is no need to fight. Sometimes you just have to be polite and have a reason. For example, somebody in my family said that बच्चे को जब दूध पिलाती है तो उसका दूध कवर करके रख ले. क्यों? ये क्या लॉजिक हुआ? उससे तेरा दूध कम हो जाएगा. मेरा दूध उतना आएगा जितना आएगा. उसके बंद करने से या उसके ज्यादा करने से तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. ऑब्वियसली सब लोग समझे, और ये पुरानी प्रथाएं है ना, चलती रहती है. दैट्स ओके. लाइक द थिंग इज, यू शुड नेवर बी रूड इन हाउ यू आंसर पीपल, एंड यू शुड ऑलवेज कम फ्रॉम अ प्लेस ऑफ लॉजिक एंड रीजनिंग. एंड समटाइम्स पीपल, आई नो दैट समटाइम्स ये भी होता है कि बड़े लोग बोलते हैं अब जवान बड़ी लड़ाती है, ये है वो है. देखो, कभी कभी किसी और की कहानी में तुम विलन बन भी गए तो ठीक है, अपनी मेंटल पीस के लिए जो तुम्हें करना है तुम करो. देन 40 days got over, मालिश वालिश शुरू हो गई, मालिश वालिश खत्म हो गई, and I started like pain. So when it comes to pain, I think by day 8 post operation, post surgery, day 8 के बाद मैंने दवाई नहीं खाई थी पेन किलर. I was able to manage the pain without anything, but the pain did not magically disappear. It took at least 4 months for the pain to fully go away, for me to feel like okay, it doesn't hurt me anymore. I took a few trips. I went to, when my baby was 3.5 months old, we took a trip to Kasauli. When my baby was 4.5 months old, we took a trip to Thailand. And when my baby was almost 6 months old, 5.5 months old, we went to Mussoorie. So all of those trips I took in my maternity leave, and so that the baby also gets used to going in the car seat and things like that. But that's a separate conversation. So now let's talk about my breastfeeding journey. So I chose to breastfeed primarily because ये मैंने बहुत पहले से decide करा था कि I will breastfeed my baby. I do not want to give formula, because if I went through so much in my 9 months to make sure that I do not pass on any problems to the baby, same logic. Like if formula helps him be strong, get stronger immunity, it's a load off my mind. Because अगर उसको fever वगैरह या कुछ भी बीमारी हो जाए तो मैंने पागल हो जाना है. So purely selfish reasons, I continue to breastfeed. No shame to women who choose formula or exclusive pumping or whatever. I did pump. I did use a pump. I would feed from the pump, let's say once a day. Make sure that उसको bottle की आदत रहे. Obviously वो बात अलग है कि मेरे बच्चे को बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आया bottle, and अब जाके वो bottle से पी लेता है at the age of like 8-9 months. But when he was 4-5 months, between the month 4 to month 7, he hated the bottle. So we started. So I chose breastfeeding for all those reasons, and to increase my milk supply, I did 2 things. I ate the sandha that my mother made every day, 2 sandha laddus, panjiri laddus, whatever you want to call them, twice a day, morning and evening. It would be on my bedside at all times, and a drink called chwani. If you want the recipe for these 2 things, please DM me and I will send them to you. Also, I was an oversupplier, so I was constantly dealing with engorged breasts, which meant मेरा बच्चा अगर 5 घंटे सो भी रहा है, मैं नहीं सो पाती थी, क्योंकि 3.5 घंटे में मेरे boobs मुझे उठा देते थे कि या तो निकालो या कुछ करो. मुझे बहुत दर्द होती थी. It was quite painful, and it lasted for at least, I would say, 5.5 months. I was dealing with engorged breasts and oversupply. So, but I managed it, and I was actually very proud to say able to donate 3 liters of breast milk for other NICU babies who were small and needed that kind of help, and from me, so I was very grateful. The thing that I struggled with the most in my postpartum journey was the sleep deprivation. It got to me really bad. Like I was constantly fixated about हाई मैं तो इतने घंटे सोई हूँ, मैं 4 घंटे सोई हूँ, मैं 5 घंटे सोई हूँ, and I would get evening anxiety. I would start feeling like, oh my god, अब शाम आ गई है, or again, like, you know, the whole cycle will start again. I'll have to stay up late. I'll have to, because it was a 1 hour process. First to feed the baby, who took at least 30-40 minutes to feed. Then I would just sit. So I used a gaming chair to sit and feed the baby. I can insert a picture so that you can see how positioned I was. I would sit on the gaming chair with a feeding pillow, and that really helped me because it supported my back, and if I fell asleep with the baby like this, at least bacha girega nahi. And I would have my water, I would have my snacks with me, and I would put on my TV show and I would watch something, and either so jati thi ya jaise bhi, I would manage my feeding. So but yeah, the sleep deprivation was definitely, so yeah, 40 minutes I would feed him, then I would burp him, and then I had to keep him upright for 20 minutes. So that was a 1 hour cycle. अब उसमें वो बच्चा तो 1 घंटा सो रहा है, मैंने उसको लिटा दिया, वो 3 घंटे और सो गया. तो अब मैंने उसको लिटाया, मेरे 3 घंटे का क्लॉक शुरू हुआ, जैसे मुझे आधा पौना घंटा लगे सोने में. फिर वो रोता था, जैसे ही मुझे अच्छी डीप स्लीप आती थी 2-2.5 घंटे के बाद, आई वुड हैव टू गेट अप अगेन. But ठीक है, those things had to be done, and now those things are in the past. I'm still currently feeding the baby, and he's obviously on solids right now, but I do feed him 4 to 5 times a day and a couple times at night. अब ये है कि मुझे बैठ के नहीं पिलाना पड़ता, वो 1 घंटा नहीं होता, वो 5 मिनट दूध पीता है और पलट के सो जाता है, और मैं भी पलट के सो जाती हूँ. पहले तो क्रिब से निकालो, गोदी में बिठाओ, चुप कराओ, दूध पिलाओ, ला 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 ला. So if it's hard now, I just want to say for you, it gets better later. So when it comes to hair fall, I did not really have a lot of hair fall. वैसा नहीं था, बिल्कुल नहीं था. Decent amount of hair fall, and I chopped my hair. So the moment 4th month hit and I saw that मेरे बाल टूट रहे हैं, मैंने इतने छोटे करा लिए थे. And that honestly helped me. I think that helped me. So now I have a pretty good head of hair, and I did not lose much. So if you can, something that I did was that I chopped my hair off, and it controlled my hair fall. So that was one. And I also got a lot of new hair. So if you see, like, I have a lot of baby hair. Lots of baby hair. So yeah, postpartum period. So I got my period 8.5 months after I delivered. And then now that I'm almost 9.5 months, I got it again. It was not regular, so I'm still trying to find my regular period again, but yeah, so 8.5 months postpartum, got my first period, and then it was like a 40-day break, and then I got my next one. I was a little scared, थोड़ी सी तो scare हो गया था, तो please be careful. The fact that I was mentally able to manage my postpartum, ऐसा नहीं था कि मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी, बट ऐसा नहीं था कि प्रॉब्लम बिल्कुल नहीं हो रही थी. I started feeling resentful towards my husband. I started feeling resentful towards my friends who were childless, and I had a baby and I could not live the way they were living. And never once was I obviously resentful to my baby, but just mourning my old life, just feeling sad that okay, like that part of my life is over. So for those reasons, I had a tough time. I've always had a very like exciting life. We travel, we go here and there, and suddenly everything pumped the brakes for me. But धीरे धीरे लोगों से बात कर करके, पढ़ के, ऐसी ही वीडियोस देख के मुझे लगा कि अच्छा मैं अकेली नहीं हूँ. Like so many people are going through it, and so I am not completely alone. So yeah, those are the few things that I did to manage my postpartum. One thing that I kept telling myself as a mantra whenever I would feel down or whatever is that this is temporary. This confinement is temporary. These feelings are temporary. I am needed here today. Tomorrow I will not be needed as much as I'm needed today. So I would just tell myself this, and honestly, what did I miss? Maybe a few nights of late night partying? It's okay. I saw my baby smile at me. That was more than any party that I could have had, and I will always get to party again, or I'll always get to go out again. ऐसा तो और कुछ मेरे बच्चे ने नहीं रोका है, बस हाँ ठीक है मेरी पार्टी लाइफ खत्म हो गई है. Other than that, it's been a pure joy. So if you are thinking about having kids and you're scared, build your village, stick to your village, use your village. This is my advice to you. आपका विलेज सब कुछ है, अकेले कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता. अकेले करोगे तो फिर परेशान ही होगे. तो सबसे पहले अपने रिलेशनशिप स्ट्रॉन्ग करो. ये मेरा सबसे पहला एडवाइस है पोस्टमार्टम स्ट्रॉन्ग रखने के लिए. Have good relationships with your family, have good relationships, have a good mind, have a good attitude towards all these things. It'll be easier for you. So, and if you feel like पहले से ही कि you're negative, you'll only see negative things. But if you start to see the positive side of things, it is actually an amazing journey. So, if you have any specific questions, how did I manage a particular thought, any negative thoughts, any negative feelings, you can write to me and I can make another video and talk about it. So let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe and come back for my next video. Bye.